Hello everyone. Today we'll be looking at the topic from the book Peak Performance Success in College and Beyond. And the topic we'll be looking at today is called Manage Your Time. So my name is Anton Ringritvatana from IEM Major number 12.
Hello, my name is Papimon Gomonpanpon, number 9 from M.6 IEM Major.
My name is Thanapat Pratim Nathalang from M.6 IEM number 4.
With that out of the way, we will be looking at the first topic of our presentation, which is the learning outcomes or the things that you will be learning in this presentation. I will not be talking about all of them since they will be on screen right now, but I will be giving a general idea, which is that you should be able to determine how you use your time to identify priorities from your personal goals. You should be able to do it strategically. You should be able to overcome all the interruptions and all the struggles with it, and you should be able to juggle through your family, your school, and your job commitments easier. Which leads us to the first main topic of this presentation, which is that to use time effectively. Time isn't all about numbers. It's all about how you can manage it well or not. And to become an efficient person with time, you need to ask yourself two questions. One is that where does your time go? And the other is where should your time go? And we'll be looking at that right now. So as for the question of where does your time go? And well, in this topic, we will be dividing time into three types. The first one being committed time. This is a time that reflects what is the most important thing to you, like the time you devoted yourself to studying, like what you're doing right now in class, or working, or commuting, and many others. The second is maintenance time. These are times that you spend maintaining yourself, like eating, sleeping, or cooking. The third one is discretionary time. These are times that you spend on improving your spiritual and mental well-being, like being around with your friends, talking with your family, and talking with your girlfriend and boyfriend, for example, if you have any. And why is this important? It is because that knowing this, you will be able to manage your time better, and you will be knowing what to do for you to achieve your priorities. It will also help you use the discretionary time you have left, even if you feel like you didn't have any, because you'll spend it on the committed time. As for the question of where should your time go, for this we have to open the rule books and see what is the most important rule in time management. That rule is to set a goal. Goals aren't some vague wishes that you made during your daydreaming session, but rather a specific and realistic set of priorities that you have for you to achieve a goal. Which also leads us to about setting priorities and the importance of doing so. The reason why it is so important is that it will give you a clear vision and give you a set of priorities of what you should be doing at that point in time, at that day. And it will also help you know which priorities are and aren't important. There are different kinds of priorities, which we have 4 in our presentation slide, which will be showing up right now. And we'll be going through them quite quickly. So urgent priorities are projects and activities that have a set deadline, and it should be the most important goals and activities because it is one with present concerns and there are consequences of missing the deadline that are too costly to fix. Important priorities are ones that have an impact on your future and is entrenched into your lives. Ongoing activities are ones that require continual attention but isn't really that important, but it's important for you to have an immediate response. And trivial activities are just your daily life practices like watching, playing some video games, or shopping, or having a chat with your friends. This one, despite being the one that you probably did the most, is the one that you should avoid because it will be messing with the other three mentioned above. For time management strategies, there are a lot of them to say at least, and we're gonna have a look at them. The first being to keep a calendar. A pocket-sized one is recommended for this, and you can list your important priorities and review them every day. The second is for you to create a daily to-do list. Then the third one is a quite important one. You should do the tough task work first when you have the energy to do it. And the fourth one is that you should break down projects into smaller tasks. You shouldn't be able to go and do it all at once. You should break it and manage it carefully so that you could get the most out of it.
You also should consolidate similar tasks into groups so that you could maximize your efforts on it. Studying at your high energy time will also help a lot with your harder subject that requires a lot of energy. The ability to study everywhere and anywhere is also a bonus, like maybe bringing a book about the subjects you're going to learn in the future when you are in a vacation so that you could read on a free time. You also should study in short segments throughout the day because it is more effective than studying in a marathon. You also should get organized, and you also need to be flexible with your time, be patient with it, and be persistent. You also should not be discouraged if something doesn't work out for you that well. And also you should realize that you can't do it all.
Next is to focus on a few tasks. Instead of being distracted by busy work, you should focus firstly on top priority items. Then, after one step is completed, move on to the next step. Not only this habit makes you manage your time better, but it also creates discipline. If you have a lot of work to accomplish and want to be organized, writing them down is also helpful, such as you can use a daily calendar to manage your short and long-term goals, or use a master calendar for variety and change. Using visuals like mind map, visual cues, or sticky notes is really useful because it puts your vision into action. Therefore, it will help you to see the whole picture and plan your schedule better. And the last one is integrating your learning styles. For example, visualizing yourself completing the assignments and creating a vision board for your goals and dreams. And in order to make your project physical, try to adapt a hands-on approach and work with others to complete your project. For the purpose of achieving peak progress, there are 5 keys. 1. Relate why you learned this. Planning and getting organized are essential for juggling demands of school, work, and life. Number 2, reflect what this means. Ask yourself, what strategies are working for me? Then, be determined and explore that path to solve problems rather than feeling overwhelmed. Number 3, do what you can do with this. For example, you choose the place to hang your key and consistently put them there. Therefore, you create your own habit. Number 4, observe how it works. You can observe people who are well organized and punctual and compare them to those who aren't. From this, you can see the pattern and learn a lot about time management. Number 5, teach whom you can share this with. You can share your tips and experiences with others while find out their own strategies in return in order to improve yourself. First, stop procrastinating. Procrastination is an action of putting off tasks. This continual pattern of delaying and avoiding is a major barrier to time management. Another tip is self-assessment. It will help you understanding why you procrastinate and develop strategies to help you control your life and create the result you want. Number 1. Set daily priorities. Be clear about your goals and the results you want to achieve, and allow enough time to complete them. You also can use your to-do list to check off tasks as you complete them as well. Number 2. Break the project into small tasks. Try to do something bit by bit every single day that brings you closer to your goal. Plus, use a project board or write down steps and deadlines that are necessary to achieve success. Number 3. Gather everything you'll need to start your project. For example, clear off the space, preparing notes and other materials, and reread assignments. Because having everything ready creates a positive attitude and makes it easier to start the task. Number 4. Focus on short spurts, such as reviewing for 15 minutes with full concentration is more effective than 2 or 3 hours. Number 5. Surround yourself with supportive people. Ask for help from motivated friends, instructors, your advisors, or visit the learning center for support, so they can also help you stay on track. Number 6. Develop a positive attitude. Try to get rid of negative emotions, for they can eat up hours of time and sap your energy. Instead, try to be resolved to have a positive attitude and use affirmations. Number 7. Reward yourself. It's better to reward yourself with small treat or break when you complete activities, and a bigger reward when you complete the goal. Number 8. Tackle difficult tasks during your high energy time. Do what is important first while you are at your peak energy level and concentration is easiest. And when your energy dips, try to do more physical, less mentally demanding tasks. For example, tidying up your desk. Number 9. Don't expect perfection. It's better to do your best than to do nothing. Since you can polish later, do what you can do today to get started on the task at hand. Number 1. Create an organized place to study. A supportive, organized study space can help you reduce interruptions and keep you focused, so that you won't waste your time looking for the items you need. Number 2. Determine your optimal time to study. Like I said before, in order to increase your effectiveness, do your serious studying when your energy level is at its peak. Number 3. Create quiet time. Discuss study needs and expectations with your roommates or family, and ask for an agreement so they would know when you need quiet time. Number 4. Studying in the library. If you can't study at home, going to the library is a great choice, for sitting in a quiet place can reduce interruptions and distraction, which help you to accomplish your work. Number 5. Do first things first. Have a list of priorities every day could help you to know what you need to do and make it easier to say no to distractions. And lastly, number 6. Just say no. Talk with your roommates or family and set aside time each day to spend with them. This will help you to balance your time with work, friends, and family. Number 1. Be flexible. It's normal for us to not have enough time for studying, so try to be able to study at any time you could, such as previewing while you are in the bus, and save the work that requires deeper concentration for time alone. Number 2. Communicate with your family. You need to let family members understand that earning a college degree is an important goal. Number 3. Delegate and develop. Clarify your expectations and gradually go for it. Number 4. Find good daycare. For example, public and private day, care center, preschools, family days, care homes, etc. Number 5. Prepare the night before. If you can't prepare something beforehand, do it. Good organization helps you to make the rush hour a little less stressful. Number 6. Use your school's resources. Check out Resources Campus through the Re-Entry Center. Number 7. Communicate with your employer. Point out how learning additional make you a more valuable employee.
Number 8. Look into online classes. See if any of your classes are offered online or at alternate times, including evenings and weekends. An online class may fit better with your schedule, but you need to be well organized and sometimes it may use your effort more than ordinary classes. Number 9. Increase your physical and emotional energy. Focus on activities that relax you and help you recharge. Schedule time to walk, read some books, exercise, dance, do yoga, get enough rest, and eat healthy foods. Do a journal and remind yourself that you are blessed with a full and rewarding life. Number 10. Create positive time. You can enjoy each activity as you study together, garden, take walks, read, play games, or watch your favorite TV shows. The activity is secondary to your uninterrupted presence. At bedtime, share your day, talk about dreams, read a story, and express your love and appreciation. Your children will remember and cherish this warm and special time forever, and so will you. Number 11. Model successful behavior. Returning to school sends an important message. It says learning, growing, and you are able to juggle family, a job, and school. It is important for children to see their parents setting their personal and professional goals while knowing that the family is the center of their lives. You are modeling the importance of getting an education, setting goals, and achieving them. Number 12. Balance your life. Decide if you are investing too much or too little in each area. Also, look at the roles you play in each area of your life. Accompanying each role in your life are certain goals. Some goals demand greater time more than others, requiring trade-off. For instance, you may have a big term paper due, so you trade off a family outing to accomplish this goal. Some people have a hard time saying no. They are afraid that they will hurt someone's feeling or miss an opportunity, which comes only once. But you also can say yes all the time and still accomplish all you need to. Here are the tricks of how to say no. Check your to-do list. It is easy to say yes to an invitation or a request from a friend or family member. However, you need to determine what priorities and commitments must be met first. You may find that you have to decline the request, saying it doesn't fit with my schedule would be a good choice. Answer in a timely fashion. I can't do this right now. If you know you can participate, let the other person know right away, rather than waiting until the last minute to give a response. Set a later date. I can't right now, but can we do this later? Find another time that works better for everyone's schedule and record it in your planner. Set a time limit. Set a time limit up front and make it known and then stick to it. Clarify expectations. Is it easy to get involved in something that turns out to be more time-consuming than planned? Sometimes that's unavoidable, but make sure to ask upfront what is expected. Ask for alternate responsibilities. The original request may require too much time, but there may be a lesser role you could take. Sleep on it before answering. Let me get back to you in a day. Try to take a day or two to consider if the benefits of your opportunity outweighs the time it will take to be involved. You don't want to disappoint others by committing to a project and then not following through, right? The last one is don't feel guilty. Once you say no, don't feel guilty or have regrets. Be firm and polite, not defensive or overly apologetic. And definitely do not make up false excuses. which could end up causing you more stress in the long run. If you're considering an online course, ask yourself the following questions. Do I like to work independently? Am I persistent and self-motivated? Am I comfortable emailing or phoning my instructor if I need help? Am I comfortable asking questions and following up if I need more clarifications? Am I comfortable working online, including using basic software programs, submitting projects, testing, and collaborating via Skype or other services? If you answer yes to most of these questions, an online course may be a good option for you. The following strategies will help you navigate online courses. Keep up on the coursework. You must treat your online course as you would any other class by building it into your schedule. List due dates for assignments, tests, and projects. Build in time to read and study. Know the technology required for the course. Make certain you have all the necessary equipment and software and work out any bugs. Verify password and access course websites, chat rooms, and so on. Communicate with the instructor. Learn your instructor's office hours and the best time to respond by email and phone. Ask for feedback from your instructor often and keep track of your progress. Verify your grade with your instructor before grades are submitted. Communicate with other students. Create online study teams to share notes, ask questions, and study for tests. If this is your first online course, knowing there are other students out there to work with can make it less daunting. You may find out that others have had the same questions about content and key points, technology problems, and so on that you do, and they may have answers. Check the school tips. Read any tips and frequently asked questions your school has posted about how to succeed in online courses. Many of them may be specific in the needs of the institution and its instructors. Watch for announcements. Know how the instructor or the school will alert you to any changes in assignments, tests, and upcoming events, and check for them each week. Print out essential information. If possible, print the syllabus, project assignments, and key content information so that you can quickly refer to it, especially when you do not have access to your computer. Annotate the material with questions you need to follow up on, possible test questions, and key points to remember. Sign early. If your course offers or requires participation in a chat room or message board, sign early to make sure you are involved and can keep up on the discussion. Active participation may be a percentage of your total grade. Have a computer plan B to prepare for emergencies. Locate computer labs on campus and ask a friend, roommate, or family member if you can use his or her computer if yours crashes. Create organized folders and backup important materials such as assignments and papers. And the most important one is don't cheat. All rules of ethics and academic honesty apply to online courses just as they do to traditional courses. Your work and responses must be your own. In this chapter, we learn how to assess where the time goes, determine where the time should go, set priorities, assess the energy level, break down projects, study everywhere and anywhere, get organized, integrate learning styles, overcome procrastination and interruptions, and how to juggle family, school, and job responsibilities. If you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you in the next video.